Everyone's getting involved there already. There's 4 or 5 on the chat already. There are 4 or 5 there already. Welcome to episode 102 of Doctor Lefthandthread's Sunday Surgery, featuring me, the aforementioned doctor, and what's now become a world famous Sunday stream. It's cold tonight, huh? I'm not vaping or smoking or doing anything like that. I have the heater on behind me. It's still cold. So I don't know what to do. We'll just have to generate our own heat somehow. We'll just have to do our best. Yeah, everybody's on the chat so far. Let's have a wee look. PC Fixer, batteries, baby, woohoo. He's the man. He's Paul Cook says, Martin, I love this. Martin's in attendance there. There's a lot of debate going on there. But Martin, thank you for being here, because I know batteries is not your favourite thing. And there's Pat McMahon, we were talking a short time ago on the Messenger. And there's J-Bobs. We had a little chat the other day too. Thank you guys that stay in touch as well. And thanks for watching these streams, because these streams are going particularly well. I'm getting a lot of subscribers and a lot of views off these streams. And we're getting very close to 25,000 subscribers. Good to see you, Mr. FC. Good to see your name again. I like to see the familiar names coming up, and I like to see new names. So it's all the same. It's all good. We're getting very close to 25,000 subscribers. We might do it within the next 2 weeks. We should do it within the next 2 weeks, maybe 10 days. It'll be a lot to ask to get it by next Sunday. It'd be nice to get it for next Sunday, but I don't think we're... Why does Pat have a spanner next to his name? Because, Pat, you're a moderator. I made you a moderator. And I've made PC Fixer a moderator, and I've made Martin Kelly a moderator. That was because I thought it would get rowdy. I could have given another answer, but it didn't, Pat. I made you a moderator. The moderators were brought in the stream that I was giving stuff away. I thought things were going to get rowdy, but they were actually okay. So I think I'll keep you guys on as moderators. I don't think I need moderators, but if somebody comes in and they're particularly persistent acting, we're going to, but I'd ask you not to kick them out. Just mute them. That'll annoy them more. You're bouncers. Yeah, you're bouncers. So we're going to get on with the show. We have, I did a little poll on the channel. I don't know if you've seen it, what people wanted to see. Everybody said no to Makita. They said they're fed up with DeWalt, more or less. And they like batteries, and they like Milwaukee. So I'm going to combine the two. I'm going to have 5 Milwaukee batteries. I was going to do 4, but I ended up pulling another one in because I did a triage session of these batteries. I did a triage session of these batteries, and the video for that is out next week. There was 7 of them, but I've already fixed 2, but I've 5 left, so somebody's going to have to do it, and there's nobody queuing up at the surgery here to do it, so I'm going to have to do it. So I'll see how I get on today. I'll see how far I get. Some of these are going to be tricky, so we'll see how we get on, but that's half the fun. Let's see if we can get the chat on up here. I have them on to the chat when I'm speaking, when I'm fixing, trying to fix, Paul Cook says, Martin's, what's the wage like? It's minimum wage. It's, we're not going to discuss it for legal reasons and for tax purposes. Anyway, let's see how we get on. We'll change this round now. There's 34 watching. Bang the like button. Let's see if we can have a great stream tonight. And we'll try and get you a wider shot to start with. This is the 5 batteries in question. I have them numbered. There's 3 in this one. 4, 5, 6, 7. You get the picture. I did a triage, my fancy triage chart. See the top 2's ticked off because they're fixed. And number 3 has 4 bad cells. Number 5 is 13.5 volts and has imbalance. You can see I've got the voltage there. 11.9, 13.5, 8.6 for number 5. And that is 8.6 volts and low. All cells are good, but they're low. And the same goes for 6. The only difference is they're even lower. Number 7, which wasn't going to feature, but I thought I might as well pull it in as well. And that's got low voltage and 4 banks and 2 dead cells, so that's a real pig. So we'll start off with, I think, 5 and 6. We'll do them together because the procedure will be the same. And then we can get on with the the rough and tumble of the rest. So we'll get these open and see what's going on. And don't forget to bang that like button. There's 41 watching, that's pretty good. We've only 5 likes so far. And yeah, we'll see what's going on in the chat. Bang that like button, guys. Martin's still last. And there's BW's Deals and DIY. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Glad to have you as always. I don't know if you got your particular official merch yet from Dr. Lefthandthread you won on the 100th stream, but will come. Alright, BW's Deals likes the battery surgery. So which one are we opening first? We'll open the 8.6 first to show you. We'll take the screws out. I'll do a volt test and show you what's going on as quickly as I can, because we need to keep the show moving. There's Akimarius. Akimarius had a good video on there the other day. I had a good video on. Was it today that video was on? With the blade sticking out of the battery. I didn't understand what you were saying, but I hyped that video and I liked it, so I thought it was good to do it for my good old friend Marius, you know. And if you're from Poland, check that video out. It's about the jumpstart method. We would share the similar view on it, and that's why we're going to avoid it tonight. We could jumpstart these, but we're not going to. We're going to do something completely different. At least the lid's not broke. Take a wee look. Very nice. Who got the used underwear? They're still up for grabs. And they're getting even more... they've got even more Dr. Lefthandthread musk on since we put them up for grabs. I'm surprised at how little of a response we got from him. 7.57 volts. And we're going to go down the pack to see what we got here. That's 1.62 volts. 1.35. 1.42. Light won't stay on. 1.43 and 1.7. So there's voltage in them all. So what we're going to do is we're just going to bring up the voltage of that one. There's Gaz, good to see you. The underwear is still up for grabs. Anybody wants them? Anybody at all? We're not going to discriminate. They're open to all. We don't judge here either. We'll not judge. We'll just see if it's something to prop it up. Prop it up with this multimeter so you can see what I'm doing, hopefully. Maybe. Right. We're just going to go and charge the whole pack with the B6 AC. And we're going to set her to 5S. Don't know if you can see that. We'll charge her full pelt and leave her to one side. This is low voltage, so right. We can do a couple of things here. We can yeah, we're gonna just up that again. Not discharge, what do you see? We're charging and we're doing this. We'll hit our way auto to see if it works. I can never get this to work, but we can do it another way if it doesn't. We'll try her now. No, she works. This one works. The other one doesn't work in automatic. This naturally does auto. If she's too low to charge at 5S, you can hit auto on that one. And if yours doesn't work on auto, what you can do is you can go down to, if she's only 8 volts there, you can go down to 3S or something and get her started. But that's alright. Stephen Ott mustn't get his grinder yet, but had to go to ESA, so hopefully he gets it alright. It's saying full at 12.6. What do we see if that come up to? That might be enough. We'll stop her here, do we see? We'll see what that came up to, and then we'll put her on the bigger charge then. It needs to come a little bit more. Still a little bit low. We'll try it again with the. We'll not go to auto. We'll go. It's 11, so we'll try 5S. See if she goes. She might go. That low voltage. So what we'll do is we'll go to 4S. Hit her with that one. No. We'll have to keep going down the range till we get her to charge. Shouldn't be long till she gets up to where she has to go. Happy days, and the new charger. I'm liking the new charger. Yep, thanks for the suggestion, J-Bobs. We'll go to 4S now. Keep changing this. Right. Keep hitting the wrong button. You're not going to do it. Must be a setting that I have on her. But anyway, we'll try the other charger, because the other charger will take it up, because I've done it before. I've done it before. I'll do it again. I think there must be a setting that I haven't done wrong, because the other one will never work at auto. That one did work at auto. Let's see. So we're going to try her in I'll try her in the 5 just for badness. No, she's going to do it. She's doing it. Chargers differ and batteries stay, you know. There we are. They're coming up brightly. We'll just monitor where that's at now. Once we get her to she's up at 15 there, but if I switch her off, she'll drop a wee bit, you know. I'm going to stop her and try on the charger. There we are. We're showing a charge. So she is charging. And if we have time, what we're going to do is we're going to leave that non-charging. And if and if we get it fully charged before the end of the stream, and we have enough time, we might do a load test on it. If we have time, it's going to take an hour for a load test. But I won't take an hour for that one, because she's been the cells are probably degraded a bit. So we'll open number 6. Number 6 was very, very low. You know? Number 6 was very low. There. I have these inspected for breaks and connection failures. The video of that is out next week. There's Big D. There's Alex McGuinness. Hello from Scotland. Good to see you. How much is the little blue one? It's alright, but it gets hot when charging with the bigger batteries. I might send you a link. Remind me to send you a link. Leave a comment on some of the videos after this, and I'll send you a link. Oh, a Milwaukee multimeter. Fancy. Anyway. Fancy. Someday we'll afford one. Anyway. This battery has 3.52 volts, right? And the cells, that's 0.71 of a volt, 0.75 volt, 0.65 a volt, 0.7 of a volt, and 0.68 of a volt. So we will do the same as we did with the other one. We're going to bring up the voltage till she gets the chargeable voltage, and this never works in auto. If I select auto here, it never works. It usually says low voltage. No, it's going this time. Oh, there it is. It's cried foul. It's cried foul. So anyway, what we're going to do is, instead of that, we're going to go 2S to start with, to see if we can get her going. Then we're coming up, so we'll stop, and then we'll go to 3S. No, we'll go to 3S. I'll hit that for a wee while. What the ampage starts to drop there. Hello, George F. Good to see you. Is everybody liking the stream? Everybody banging that screen? I want that screen banged more than the back seat of Bonnie Blue's Bang Bus. Come on. Anyway, going up to 4S here now. See what I'm doing? That dripper wants some meter, Big D, to be quite honest. You sent me a video of that one time. I might just get that one. Might just take myself. My birthday's coming. Birthday's next month. I wasn't planning to tell people my birthday. Really interesting, because a lot of battery sanders at my work. Good man, Alex. Glad you enjoyed the stream. A lot of people, there's a lot of interest in batteries. You know, my battery content does well. Battery content does well. So, by Lilo, I don't think there's an option in that one. Anyway, if it works, it works. I don't argue. But I think we're probably up to the voltage now. Anyway, we need to. We don't have to go all the way. As long as we get up above 12 or something, 12 and a half, 12 and a half. Let's see what we got to. We're up to 15. We're a bit well above what we need to be, providing the cells are even, but they should be relatively even, because they were before we even started the charging process there. And we'll try it on the charger then again. 12.5. There's something else wrong, not that. We have another issue. We have another issue. We have another issue. Which means, not only do we have to bring up the voltage, we probably have to change the board in that one. So we're going to get the screwing before we thought, and soldering and messing about long before we thought. Anyway, we'll just bring her up a bit more and then we'll change the board. Oh, the grinders come with you. That's coming to you tomorrow, Stephen. Oh, good to hear. Let me know when you get it. I'll be glad to hear. There'll be a few sparks now. We'll have to stick a board on it. We'll have to stick a board on it. Hopefully it's better than the board I put on the other day. I put on a board on one of my own oil batteries the other day. And we'll see where it is. That's it there. The battery turned out fine, but one of the LEDs is, you know, that this LED, the first LED, doesn't work properly. See, it's dumb there. That made me sad. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It'll do for one of my own oil batteries. It'll be alright. And in another development, this other one is flashing the light as well. This other one is flashing the light as well. That's flashing the light as well. So that's not what we want to. It's flashing it too fast. So we're going to have to do a double board replacement here. Which is not what we intend to do, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Because that's what we're here for. That's why you subscribe to the doctor. We don't shy away from this nonsense. We just get on with it. Just waiting for that battery to come up a little bit more. Then we'll pull the board off her. I wasn't intending to do any board changing tonight, but there you are. That's sometimes, you know, there's other plans that happen when you start this nonsense. MX is different start voltages in LiLo and LiPo setting. Is that what we're doing? Right, let's see. Let's see. I'm just looking at this here. That's not what we want. I'm trying to see if we can change the setting of the light or. Not seeing it. No. No, it's just it's not giving me that. That's all it's giving me. LiPo, nickel metal hydride, nickel cadmium, and PB. That's all it's giving me. This one's the same. No, I do not repair the battery chargers. I don't know. Mine hasn't got LiLo on it. LiLo lull is not there. Anyway, we will get on with it. Is anybody still watching? Hit that like button to see if we get this board off this thing. We're not going to mess about. We're going to do it rough, in rough old doctor style, you know. So we're going to stop that and put the board on it. Not that one. This one might be better. Aye. Here we are. Be careful working on batteries at home. Allegedly, it's dangerous. Allegedly. LiLo low. Big D got it. Big D got it. I think that's an 80s joke. What am I fixing? I'm attempting to fix Batteries. Have you these Milwaukee batteries? You know, you need a little spark in your life. You definitely do. Bread and ears. That's in too much bread. That's part of my problem. Anyway, that's an obesity joke. Anyway, but I'm not documentary fat. You know, I'm not too bad. It's not as if, you know, Channel 5's come to do a documentary. I'm not one of them boys that has to be winched out of bed. Has to be fed by a slingshot or something like that. Anyway. Unless you're a doctor who laughs in the face of danger. A fake internet doctor, not a real doctor. This is not the work for a real doctor. Unless you're a fake internet doctor who laughs in the face of danger. He sees danger as a hoax. Hold on, I need to lift that wee boy off there. First. You know you're in danger is my middle name. Danger is my mother's maiden name. If you're watching from Nigeria, I already mentioned my birthday, so you're halfway there, guys. If you're a Nigerian prince watching, thanks for the emails. I'll send more money when I can. I've enjoyed your emails immensely. Let's see. We're down in the wee guys that are usually difficult. We need to get on the holes here. The holes should be the easy part. That's it now. We're getting off with relatively few sparks tonight. Sorry about that, guys. PC Fixer doesn't like the sparks. They make him jump. I like them. They make me feel alive. Good man, Pat. Temperature sensor, yeah. Temperature sensor, yeah. We've got to hot glue that in a minute. Hold on. We've got the wrong treasures grommet. There we are. The right mill of this. There we are. Beautiful. Beautiful. Get nothing yet, anyway. Hopefully we get something when we get it together. But anyway, I'll give the Give these a touch first. We'll need to get closer with the camera, guys. I think I might. Let me see. I get a little bit closer to you see what I'm up to. Sorry about that. Yeah. Did I do a Parkside battery? Yes. I have done many Parkside batteries. I didn't do them for the vast amount of profit that you would imagine that would have, you know. But I did them for educational purposes and entertainment purposes, and people have Parkside tools, so I thought it was good for an audience, you know. If you look my channel, there is Parkside videos of me doing Parkside batteries. I tried to do as many brands as I can. I've even done Festool, I've done Halt Day, you know. I try to cater for different views. Different viewers gets hopefully more views. Hopefully more interest in this old nonsense I'm up to, and whatever way you would say it, you know. I don't think that they're any good now. I think they've skimped out, and well, they've had to skimp out due to the price. The price that had to skimp out in quality, like they've had to give you what I would consider substandard sales compared to the likes of these. And the kind of nonsense I'm at tonight, like, it makes recovery of cells more difficult. I have recovered batteries in the same way, Parkside batteries, but they're not as good as cells. The quality's not there. I'd like a bigger lot of solder holding that. I don't think they're well lot holding that. I'll just give it a bit more. Right. There's something going on there. Right, so we've got to get the hot glue gun and stick the wee temperature sensor. Yeah. What do I see? I'll stick down the temperature sensor now, guys, with a bit of hot glue. Speaking of Parkside, we're using a high quality Parkside glue gun, you know. So we'll wait a while till she heats up. I better put a bigger battery in her. That battery's dead. There we are. We'll heat her up now. You get what you pay for, aye. What am I going to do? I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry like a little girl PC fixer if it doesn't go now. Yes. We'll see if the balance is right. I didn't check the balance, like you said, but I just assumed that the balance would be okay. Which, you know, I think they've got their market, but the market's not for somebody that's going to be using them a lot. You know, there is some good pieces in there of hand tools, and so you get away with some of the the power tools, but that wire stripper is one of the best things I ever got, and it was only $3.99. You know, it's one of them things. I can't write them off completely, but they're definitely not professional tools as such. 328. 328. 328. 328. And 328. So it is perfectly balanced, my gents, ladies and gentlemen. So there you are. So we're going to stick down the glue, or the heat temperature sensor with the glue gun here. Look at that there. That's beautiful. Beautiful, neat job, which is not typical of this particular doctor, but anyway. What are we going to do if it doesn't charge? We're going to pray for a miracle. That's what we're actually going to do. I'm not saying that Parkside glue gun's particularly good, but it's what we have tonight. It's all right. It's done the job. Yeah. They have their place. You can use them. I'm using this here one to screw on the boards because it's very low powered. And this is slightly more power, but it's not so powerful it'll break the screws. It's all about using these things properly. You know, we've got one bar and we're going to put it in the charger here now to see if it's going to go. Is this a fix or a fail? Come on before you have a pint or two. Or we got a fix or a fail, guys. We're charging. We'll leave her on a wee while to see. I think that's a fix. I think that's a fix. And it's charging. And this other one, this other one, we're going to have to look at it now. Oh, that's easy for me to say. This is the one with the flashing light. So we never put the screws back in it. So that was a wise choice. That saved valuable time. So we're going to take a look with the advice of my viewers, which, you know, I'm going to have a look. Parkside wood clamps, aye. Did you see the one that I did about the wee wood cutter that the battery wouldn't stay on? That was pretty pathetic. And I get a lot of comments on that there that I was just unlucky that the battery wouldn't stay on, but a lot of people said that theirs just stopped working after a short time. So yeah, the wee wood cutter, she's only £25, but she's shit. But I liked it. That's the thing. That's perfectly balanced too, chaps, but she will not charge. So what we're going to have to do is pull the board off her again, you know. And she's a chargeable voltage. She's above, the cells are 3.35 or so. We'll pull the board off. Hold on. I'll get these little spots off first. There we are. And the temperature sensor. We don't need finesse at this stage. We don't need finesse. We just need to get it. Are you in Belfast? No, Alex McGuinness, I'm not in Belfast. I'm at an undisclosed location in County Tyrone here. We're in a very advanced, as you can see, facility called the Doctor Surgery. And we operate this live stream on a Sunday night. Like clockwork, every Sunday night at 9 p.m. the doctor is in surgery. He's in a surgery, doing surgery. So it's got two meanings of surgery. The surgery is the building, and the surgery is the magic that you're seeing on your screen here now, you know. Sorry for this. Sorry for the lack of sparks tonight, guys. I just don't know what's come over me. Heaven forbid it'll become more professional or something. That's not what we're watching for. We're not watching for professionalism. This is not what we do here. We're watching for the usual industrial light and madness that we have. There we are. That's 2 ropey circuit boards. Just melting the old solder off. There's much more sophisticated ways to do this, but you know, we mentioned that's not really what we do here. We've already covered that, you know. Anyhow, another board. I don't. Yes, if you're in Tyrone somewhere, you're usually near a forest. Usually not far from wildlife. You're close to nature. But anyway, let's go. I didn't expect to do board replacement in these, but you know, it was these are the gift that keeps on giving, these batteries, you know. What do you do? Straighten out the temperature sensor here in case you're wondering what I'm up to. I used to bother with the temperature sensor, but I try and remember about it now. Let's see. Getting close there. Be careful poking with metal objects where I'm poking with metal objects. It can give you problems. We have done it, I think. Yeah, we have. They're all poking through quite nicely, I think. Just this board doesn't want to sit down, but the screws will make it sit down. I'm loving the load tester. I haven't used it as much as I should. Haven't used it as much as I like. I've done a couple of videos that'll be out between now and Christmas, you know. I keep scheduling the videos. I can't put them all out at once because I did actually do too many videos for such a thing. And I'm afraid of getting them lost in time. If you could put out 7 in the one day or something, people won't have time to view them all that day. So, and if I have a slow week or two, I can start to keep the old channel going, so you have a steady flow of something, you know. So that's kind of what's happening. The load tester will feature. It will feature soon, and if we're lucky, it might feature tonight. Might feature tonight. It was a wee bit heavy-handed there, so that's a lot of solder. We didn't need all that. That was enough there. One more. You can cross connect things with solder and soldering iron, so be careful. It's relatively few. Where's all the sparks tonight, guys? I'm not sparking the thing tonight. VG says, hey, hello Rich Hall. Yeah. I should have a plastic one. You are correct, J-Bobs. And I'm gonna get a plastic one. I'm just being silly like. Maleef rabbit hole. Be careful of that Maleef. There's so many peddling that in this app, you know. I got a case of mistaken identity. Somebody come on a while ago on a different app, and they decided that I was a gentleman that was selling Maleef radios. I was not him. There's my screwdriver. Oh, sorry for the shaky camera work. I make no apology for the bad soldering. That's just who I am. I need a fine tip. I had a fine tip on that, and then I took it off because everybody else told me that I needed a not fine tip. So it's confusing for someone of my limited intelligence. Right, I must get more solder. Here we are. We're 45 minutes in. That's not too bad there. That's not too bad. I like it. I like it. I do need a plastic thing. If it's not a lot of difference in price, why would you not go for the genuine one? We're getting 1 bar there, that's pretty good. And we've already checked it for balance, which is the right thing to do. Man, no, we do not these like, what do you call the boy in Harry Potter? Voldemort or something. Big Voldemort on here. God bless him. The critter. Exactly. We know it's Voldemort. Kaiser Soze. Yeah. Right, let's go. We'll try it on the charge now, guys. You see if we have... Oh, hold on, hot melt. Thank you for reminding me. We're going to have to open it again. Thank you for reminding me. I need PC fixer in my shoulder all the time, and some of you guys as well. I forgot to hot glue the temperature sensor. That'll be... We'll do that in the flashest of flashes, gentlemen. We'll do that in the flashest of flashes. It'll be seamless. It'll be like a Formula 1 pit stop, only with hot glue. You know. This screwdriver is completely horsed. Temperature sensor. Even if the glue gun warmed up. There we are. Beautiful. I was not intending doing board replacement tonight at all, and I've done 2. Thank you, PC Fixer. It's the park side in me. Was it Stanfix and TikTok that got the plasma cutter? Parkside one, I thought it does the job, you know. Some things do the job, some things, you know, are decent, and some things are just simply not fit for purpose. Hit that like button, people. There's 163 watching. I'm happy enough with the numbers tonight, guys. Like I say, see what happens. The fixer failed, guys. We've got 1 bar at the minute. Will she charge? Yes, she will. It's a fix. I don't know how much time we're going to have, but we'll try. We'll try and get one of them load tested tonight. Let's see. We've the other 3 now. And what are we going to go for? We've got 5 and 6 sort of dealt with. They have to maintain a full charge now. That's the next thing. And what have we got? We've got 3, which is got 4 bad sales. This has got imbalance, and this one has 2 dead cells and 4 low banks. So we'll go for the unbalanced one first to see what was wrong with it. I can't even remember. We'll go for number 6, is it? Number 4. We'll go for number 4. If you get them finished of doing all the SDS, I'll tell you what I do have if I don't get them finished. I can do another full rebuild if you want. I've got a DeWalt battery, needs a full rebuild there. So I think we've done the SDS thing. This one is sitting at what? How many volts does it say? It says 13.5. It's not charging. So we'll see. There seems to be nobody really wants Makita and nobody really wants much more DeWalt, unless it's something interesting, I suppose. Or, you know. And batteries was what people voted for. And they were looking for Milwaukee stuff, so I might be able to, I thought I was going to be able to do both this week, you know. Next week we'll maybe go back to a mixture. It's 17.85. That's not what I have in my 17.87. That's not what I have in my sheet. So we'll see what is wrong with 17.87, 3.3, 3.77, 409, 3.3. That one's going to take a bit of time. The model bank is completely full and the other ones are lower. Oh, let's have a look at them 2 banks there at the back. I just didn't memorize that. Do see. I took a charge to stop charging, but it's 3.31, 3.33. So I pulled out of the pack and see if I can get them 2 banks charged first of all, and then I'll leave it to one side. I'll leave it to one side to charge. Here we are. There's a disconnect there, but anyway. So them 2 at the back. We'll get a little magnet, I think. We'll put it to one side here. Ooh, where's my little magnets? So we can go from here, which is the negative. We don't need a magnet there. We can just clip it right on there. That's secure. And we're going there to here somewhere, anywhere there at all. I'll click that on there and hopefully it'll stay, and we'll just charge 2 banks. So we'll just go to we'll set her here. You can see set her to 2S, 2S, and we'll bring them up. So it's charging now. So we'll just put that to one side carefully, because they're only sitting there. And then we'll have to move it whenever we get that. So we'll move on to something else. We have 7 and we have 3, and 3's got 4 bad cells. So that's fairly self-explanatory. It's sitting at what volts? 11.9, 4 bad cells. We're only an hour in, we have 118 watching, so thank you for that, guys. Yeah, we'll get the right screwdriver. We'll pull this open to see what's going on. 93 watching. Hit that like button. We've only 35 likes. We always like to get over 100 on these streams, and we've only an hour to go, you know, to get them. So we've a long way to go. Screwfix is a lot to answer for the brush things, you know. They're keeping the brushed market going single-handedly. The more private wholesalers is, look at this, This looks hideous. Look at that. There's a little bit of green in there. We don't like that. There's been a little bit of water ingress. We'll see if the board goes when I'm finished. We'll see how I am. See how this goes. Anyway, we'll get out of the box altogether. Look at that. That's real bad. Renee Philippe says, "Hi, hello." Screwfix has a lot to answer for. They do. They know how to package a product that looks like you're getting the good thing, but you're not. 392, 394, 394. It's these two end ones that are bad. Let's see what's going on there now. It's these two end ones, so I'll just mark them. I could do a full rebuild, but you know, time is a thing. I already marked these because I already triaged them. There we are. The M4 are gone. So what do you want, guys? Do you want the... There's Jesus Christ. First, good to see you again. Do you want a full rebuild, or do you just want do you want to stick 4 cells in and make her good, make her go? I think PC Fixer's saying no to an SDS. I think we're in agreement. The SDSs are off the menu for now. We could stick 4 odd cells in and see what we have. Hopefully these are 8 voltage. We'll see what way we're fixed. We'll see what way these cells are. Are they the right voltage or what are they? Rebuild. Got a disability. These are a wee bit high. And there's one a little bit low. So it's... rebuild might be the thing. Might do a rebuild. Okay, we're on for a full rebuild. Here we go. We might run out of time for number 7. I think that's the way it's going to go, because we're an hour in and we have to do a full rebuild. So, and this one here is going. Number 3 is still charging. We'll have to keep a weather eye on that one. Hey, so here we are. This is the full rebuild. I've started to gather tools to do videos. Oh, fair play to you. Fair play to you. Anybody's mad enough to do this, I only applaud their madness and wish them well. Don't do battery repair videos on a Sunday night. The live audience. It's in there, it's a studio audience there. So we're doing a full rebuild, we're cutting everything out. Now I'm wearing safety glasses, and I did knock the battery. I knocked the connection off the other battery. Anyway, keep the top links. Keep the top links, J-Bob says. Keep the top links. That's got warm. That has got warm. Let's see where. I'll just check that off camera here just to see where we're at with that one. No, still a ways to go yet. Still some ways to go yet with the other. I'll put it on more secure and I'll continue. There we are. We're charging again. Are we? We're charging again. Right. Good to see you, Reggie B. Good man. I think I've spoken to everybody now. We'll just get on with it. Tap that screen to like the stream. We'll keep cutting out this battery. I think we're there. Safety spectacles off. Am I going to charge each cell? No, I'm going to just replace the cells. I'm going to pull them all out and put different ones in. I'm going to throw these ones at the back out. They're going. They're going. They're going. Definitely. I get something to push that out with. Throw them out. They're definitely goners. Might be able to salvage some of the other ones, but them's definitely goners. Tap the screen to like the stream. We only have 44 likes there, guys. And we're providing you Sunday night magic here, free of charge, I might add. Might reserve these 6 here for a future build. We'll see. Might even use them at night if we're getting it tight. We'll see how it goes. We're an hour in anyway. These are, as you would expect, 25-hour Samsung. Yeah. And a fair bit of water ingress, this one. It's not something you like to see. Water and batteries are not the best friends. They're not the best bedfellows. Everybody hit the like button there, guys. With 2 batteries charging, 1 charging a bank over here, 2 charging over here, 7 is undiscovered, sorta. And these are replacement cells that I have brought to the same voltage. That one is actually coated, believe it or not. It's coated with a clear one. It looks like I've nothing on that. And that's a purple one. They're a match for each other, but they're just differently coated. You know. What do we see? I've done NiCad conversions. I usually just put a battery adapter on. You know, usually just screw a battery adapter to the bottom of the tool, and that does it. So, you know, sorry. Right, we've got to get the orientation right here now. Oops, dropped one. Oh, so here we go. We've got to get these the right way round. And the right way is on this way. Nice. Right, and see if we've one of these that are anyway decent. I don't like that one, look at that. Is that leaking, is it? I might just put let's put these off the bench. That's all this. That'd give me a bit of a fright. Thought it was oozing. No. There's a bit of grease off the bench. That's all this. Thought we had a dud one. You need the safety spectacles on for this carry-on. I learned the value of my eyes there recently with the Bell's palsy. I'm going to put the soldering iron off to save the battery. I'll not need it for a wee minute, hopefully. Thank God for a few sparks, guys, because I felt like I was letting you down. Can I make circuit boards? No, I cannot make circuit boards. I'm not advanced. I'm just sort of I'm just an ordinary guy trying to make his way in the universe, you know. That's the kind of guy I am. I use a Dremel ring, but yeah, right. Yeah, right. Sorry for being so. What would you say? It's not as if I don't have them. Sorry for being such a savage again, guys. Just get the Dremel grinding wheel out. Oh, lovely. There we are. Close that up again. You are quite correct. I should be using the Dremel grinding wheel for that. But it's just a vain attempt to save time sometimes. I just do that, you know. I don't have time to watch many channels. Jesus Christ first, I swear to, you know. It's just, this keeps me so busy. I'm depending on my guys on Sunday night to keep me right. And my battery sensei, of course, in Canada. That's better. Not as many sparks, those guys, so sorry for that. It's not as dangerous, so sorry for that as well. Need John Kelly, it's good to see you. Right. We'll get there. I'm trying to get there as fast and as efficiently as possible. Maybe those two things are not who I am. Anyway, we'll see. Might have to coat a couple of these. I was hoping to avoid that. Use an angle grinder and be done with it. They are salvage batteries, yes. I find it impossible to get a source of new batteries, and I've ordered genuine Samsungs online before, and then the old fake ones come through, and you're better off with these. You know what I mean? It's just so difficult to do it any other way than the way I do it. Just salvaging cells out of batteries. The supply is just not there. A reliable supply is just doesn't exist as far as I can see. Right. What do we see? We'll go for a different colour just to annoy the OCD people out there. We'll just put a different colour of covering these, just to make it look real bad. As you can see, I do not have OCD, which I'm more than grateful for. Hello, Stefano Poletti. The end is nigh. Jesus saves. The world is passing away into eternity. Right. Thank you very much, Wolf, for your words. Yeah. But I think that religion is a very personal thing. It's anybody that has great faith in religion. I'm not going to tell you what my views are. They would actually surprise you, maybe. But then it doesn't matter. There's a time and a place for that. And you were timed out for being too religious. Not for being too religious, but you know, it's a personal thing. Opinions on certain matters are a personal thing. You know, you don't want to get into it, like. Can the battery of an old drill machine be repaired? Well, we're trying to repair a battery here, you know. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. I don't ban anybody, just time them out if they're doing it. Hi, Nickel Cad. I don't do the night cads. PC Fixer could tell you more about night cad repair, because he's been doing battery repair for so many years. He would have had experience in them. So there we are. Anyway, bench is so dirty. Anyway, that's live streams for you. That's not bad. I'll take it. Close enough. Right, here we are. We loaded up on cells, my friends. Right, we're 1 hour 15 in, and we only have 56 likes. I think we need to do better, guys. We need to do better. That's what I'm saying. There is so I love putting heat shrink in cells. It's nice. I do love it. I did videos solely on that. Sort of wholly for the ASMR enthusiasts on the internet, you know. I just do enjoy it. It's nice. Anyway, probably going to need the Dremel again. We'll start from the negative and get more positive as we go along. We could do that. We're going to need the spot welder soon as well. So we'll put that to one side. That's a good one, Pat. Give him 3 days. I have a better one. Give him 40 days and give him 40 nights as well. Make him stay in the stable for the night. That'll tighten him. That'll tighten the dung on him. And here we are. One Acme spot welder. Sent to me by Wiley E. Coyote. Let's see. We'll try 60. Just still need to calibrate the user in this here. Well, we're doing alright. Alright, hold on. Try again. That didn't go according to plan. No. Not getting a good weld at 60. So we'll pump up the volume here. And we'll try 70. Will it? Yep, we'll try 70. That's better. It's a bit rough. I'll cut this. See if you weld that at 70, that's a bit heavier. No. She likes a bit more. She likes a bit more. Here's somebody messaging. No. Nothing useful. Nothing useful. I'll try it again. We'll put her up another bit. We're up to 88. That's what Back to the Future was. 88, wasn't it? It's good enough for Michael J. Fox, good enough for me. 88 might be too much there. No. Rough, but it's there. First one done. Right. There's been a lot of corrosion on this one. So really put that on there. We'll use that again. Nice. Nice to see you, Juan. How are you? What do we see we got? I might put off the heater now. It's starting to warm in here for a change. Right. Oh, I've got some nickel. What have we got in nickel here? I'm out of the wee straight ones, so I'm cutting these. That's where I'm at. But they're alright. Let's see. Oh. Sparks, heat. Yeah, I'm doing alright. We're doing alright. Oh. Turn it down a bit for these metal ones because they'll not take the same. They'll not take the same torture. Anyway. How long are we going here now? An hour and 20. We'll probably do the 2 hours tonight, guys. So we'll see how we get on. We'll see how it works out. You know, a wee dot there. Knock the charger off again, guys. Another one I'm balancing, so we'll try it again. Right. Too much in a confined space. Well, there's a straight one there. Thought it was out of straight ones. A couple of straight ones left. Nice. Talk about bidding my own way with stuff, eh? What do I see? You know, I leave that up here somewhere. Right there we go. Not so bad. Not so bad. We're getting there. Nope. Nice. He's flying everywhere. That's funny. Oh. tips are getting dirty, I think. Hit that like button, guys. Only 63 likes here. 128 watching. Good enough numbers watching, guys. Thank you. But, you know. Need a bigger bench? Well, if I had a bigger bench, I'd just fill it with some other crap. You know, that's just me. I think it's just a fault of the man rather than the machinery and the equipment. Right, we'll try here. I'll screw it down a wee bit. They might have they're too high there. Just to secure it. That's alright. And here we go. Here we go again. Here we go again. Rough that up a little bit. I think you want. That's it's just my nature. That's the way I would do it. The bigger bench wouldn't cure the problem. Was within the man himself. You know. Now, if that boy's still watching, that was talking about Jesus there a while ago. This is the way God made me, so you know he can't be wrong. He didn't make mistakes. Jesus don't make mistakes, and he made me, so there. He doesn't get it wrong. Not like the rest of us. There goes a bit of nickel. I didn't need it, but I'm not going after it. Just get another piece. J-Bob's going to educate me. He might not be able to. Could be a failure in the man himself. I might be untrainable at this stage. There is a possibility I might be untrainable. Right, let's see. One more to go. One more to go. It may be untrainable. It is possible. Right, let's see. We have a couple of little strips here. There we are. What do we see we're doing? Operation transformation is right here. Now, if this doesn't charge when I'm finished, you will see a man looking really sad. We'll go for 40. We'll not go for the top here. didn't work. We tap a solder knot wouldn't do any harm, you know. I'm going to put a little bit of solder knot to secure it. So I'm not happy with that. TNT dynamite. Aye, hey. Don't mess with God. But God made me. And if anybody wants to say anything bad about me that believes in God, they're insulting God. Because God doesn't make mistakes and he made me. So there. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Nice. All right. That'll hold it. And this probably well enough, but I'm just gonna put a slot in that too. I'm going this far, so I'll just keep going. Don't like that. We're not so bad now, I think. Hopefully the board resets after all that nonsense. What does PC Fixer say? If it works, Pat loses his wrench. If it doesn't work, Doctor Lefthandthread loses his rag. But anyway, that's alright. Let's see. Solder on the rocks. This is truly a beautiful repair. Like all the repairs I do is just beautiful. And by good fortune, they're one of our other batteries has reached full charge here. So there we are. So we have a free battery charger, which is fortuitous to say the least. We'll be optimistic about the screws on, will we? We'll put the screws on. I'm only 75 legs, guys. This is not acceptable. This is suboptimal. And these cells were all in around the fully charged mark before I put them on, just for the curious ones among you. So we should get a green light here when we put this on and just reset the board. Oh, and that we'll have to put a board in that too. Yeah. So we'll get the green light, we'll take it off and see if it yeah. I'm calling that fixed. So that's 2, possibly 3 fixed so far. The screws are on that, the screws are in that one. So 3 and 6 are fixed. This other one's still charging. It's nearly there too. It's up to 4 bars. And we were working on one with the balance deficiency. Let's pull that across again. And that's reached This reads 3 bars now, but we still have a little bit more work to do with that one. But we mightn't have time tonight. We'll see where we're at with it. Just for the more avid viewers of you. Not the time for an SDS, Pat. Always time for an SDS. I'm never short of one of them. Right, we got 3.72, we got 3.73, we got still got 405, 3.6. There's still more work to do there. These 2 banks to bring up. These need to come up more. These need to come up more. These need to come up more. Let's see if this one's going to do it. We'll just have to, we might have to do that in another night or another day, because I think that I just think we're out of time in that one. Give her 2. We'll let that in charge away at that one. We can't do much more with that one. And I think we're on to 7 now, which is the last one. Tis the last one. Tis the last one. Right, let's see. We'll get her open anyway. If we get 3 out of 5 tonight, we'll call it a good job. We already have 3, I think. So I think we're not so bad. These other 2 might be too much of a challenge or too much time. But we'll see what we got. What have we got with this one? This one is low voltage. 4 banks, low voltage, and 2 dead cells. The board looks clean compared to the rest anyway. So that's good. I marked the 2 dead ones, and the rest of them's all low. So we'll just have a wee volt check here on this one, will it? Yes, we will. Right. According to my records, we have a full. That's 4.17 volts. Very nice. That's the whole battery. So these are the dead ones at the front. Them's the bad ones. Them's 1.2, 1.2, 1.04. We're going the right way in that one, that's good. And 0.66. So 4 very, very, very low banks. And we have 1 bad bank in the end. So we're going to have to bring that one up too. Yeah. We could go the magnet route or we could go the other way. We'll see. We'll see if we can get this out of the way. I'm on my own way all over the place here. This is an insight into what else happens when I'm here on my own. But there's nobody to witness it. Lucky for me. But anyway, yeah, right. Stop. Right. So we'll have to try and charge these 4 banks. We might have to leave the spot welder to one side for a minute to give us a wee bit more room. And yes, here we are. Finally some room. Right. I'm going to just take the savage way out here now. I'm going to do a bit of prying and pry the nickel up. This is the most savagey way to do it. This is the way I do it when there's nobody watching usually. I just connect on the positive one here, you know. right? And we can connect on the negative one here. You just get enough room on here. Get that on, like that. So we're charging effectively these 4 banks of cells from here to here. You know? So we're going to go 4S. Well, we probably won't get to go 4S. We'll probably just turn her down to... We'll try her with 2S first, but I don't think she'll charge at that. She'll say low voltage, will she? No, she's going. She's going. So we'll stop her and then go to 3S. Give her a wee bit. Yes. Battery voltage there. Stop that. You see. We'll hit her with 4S fast charge, will we? Let's see what she does. Now she's going to do it. So we'll see if we can get that to come up fairly quickly. And in the meantime, we'll go and look at the other battery. We'll leave that over here. The other battery has achieved full charge. Here's Aki Marius. Good to see you. 50 amp or more. We'll see. We're probably not going to get to complete all this tonight, but we'll see what we can do. If you hit that like button, guys, and see if you can give me some support there. We'll check the voltage on this here. We've got 19.9 volts. She didn't just achieve full, but she's damn near it, and she's good enough for me. So I'm calling that fixed. So we have three fixed tonight so far, and we still got a few minutes to sort something out, hopefully. If we can, we got them 3 anyway, and we'll see. This one might not be charged in time. The other one's definitely not going to be charged in time. Definitely not. It's not going to work. It's not going to work out in time for that one. But we'll keep at it. We'll keep at it because, you know, we're famous for lots of things. We're not famous for giving up. We're not famous for giving up. 82 likes, that's great, guys. Thanks for that. Bluetooth 10mm. Did you see the Bluetooth 10mm? New tracker on her. I don't know how we're doing tonight, guys. We're doing alright. I think we're doing alright for views. We're coming very near 25,000 subscribers, so I'm going to do a quick check of how we're progressing. We're 24,503, so that's pretty good now. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Please keep the love going. Oh, right. What's wax one soldering? Wax? You mean flux? I mean that stuff there. I've been using that during the night, you know. I've been using that put on a board earlier on, you know. So I have been using that, but you know. Are we going to get this up to snuff in time? Is the question. Probably not. But we've done well this night. 3 out of 5 ain't bad. I was only going to do 4. But, you know, I thought we'll bring them all into the equation. I actually got 8 from that guy. And a fixed one. And then a 3i7 on a video. And then I've done these 3 the night. fixed one, and then I fixed 2 cents. Yeah. M18 toilet. Is that the they're all Amazon specials, these old things, you know. They're not they're all Amazon specials. So they're, you know, suboptimal to say the least. The old flux helps the solder bond to the metal. There's flux core and the solder, but you know, that's flux core, but it's not enough on its own, you know. PC Fixer's been fixing batteries since the A-team broke out of prison. You know, that's how long he's been doing it. I haven't tried that yet, but that will take a long time too. There's no way of shortening this for this evening. There's no way of speeding this process up, really. And the charger's going at capacity. Both chargers are going full capacity. There's still more work to do. But I say I'll stop this one. I'll let you have a look at this until you have a look at something, because I see a problem with this one as well. There's a problem with this one as well, I've just noticed, look. The spot weld at the top is not very secure. Let me get the pliers and show you. Let's get like a Bluetooth connection there at the top. That's not helping us either, so we'll need to solder that. It'll be something for me to keep going with. Check the other one. No. Them spot welds let go, you see. Well, we'll solder that. Use too much amp. Time is money, man. There's a way. Are we going to jumpstart? Is that what we're going to do? Is that what we're going to do? Make this work this evening? Well, we'll see what we can do. We'll get this soldered anyway. That's the first thing we'll do. We'll make this Bluetooth connection a bit more solid, if we can. There we are. It was going better before I soldered it. Anyway. But it's soldered now, anyway. The other connections are right. Yeah. I missed that one, J-Bubs, I did that. I'm only human, J-Bubs. This is the beautiful human man that Jesus made. If he's watching. Are we going to jumpstart this? And what are we going to do? We're not going to do that, are we? Bring this house up. Clean the metal with alcohol. I could do that. That's a good idea. That's one for the future. But anyway, I'll show you where this one's at now. It's not perfect. It's not there yet. It's not where it needs to be at all. And probably we're going to run out of time. We're not going to get to do that SDS that Pat was requesting. So 3.3, 3.7, 4, and 3.83, and 3.8, you know. So it'll just take a wee bit of time to balance that up. Just take a wee bit of time to balance that up. I got on well tonight. Tonight was fraught with danger. Fixing batteries is not for the faint of heart. You know, in my opinion. We're not going to get that balanced up tonight, I think. I think we're going to fall short with that one. It's going to take too much time. That's a job for next Thursday, I would say. Next Thursday afternoon when I'm off. I don't think we're going to get there with this one in time. Everybody knows it's dangerous PC fixer. Me and you, we're just like heroes. We're just like guys who work in oil rigs or firefighters, or you know. Or do you remember that film with Bruce Willis where he saved the world from an asteroid? We're like those guys. It's always dangerous. So we need to balance the number 7. And we need to replace a couple of cells. It's documented there. So out of 5, we got 3 going tonight. And less than 2 hours. So we're pretty good, I think. Number 7's what? No, I put the wrong lid in this. This is number something. This is the one. This is number 5 actually. Number 4. The wrong lid's in this one. That'll only confuse me. This is number 4. That's number 7 there. It only confused me when I checked out what's wrong with them. Worse than already confused, anyway. That's just imbalance. And it's getting closer to being right. It's just need to spend a bit of time on it. Just change the sticker. I could have changed the sticker, but you know, I like to do things different. In case you haven't noticed, J-Bubs. I just do different things, you know, than the normal person. If I start doing things normal, you'll stop watching. Right. Oh, I might turn the camera around now. We might have to just call our nights. What do we see? There. We lost signal there for a wee moment. But anyway, like I say, we have 3 functional batteries. I would have loved to have time to do a load test in these, but I didn't get time, you know. It just if there's no chaos, see any stream that goes according to plan and there's no chaos, it gets lower views. It's a fact. I don't plan the chaos. The chaos just happens. I don't know if it's out of the box thinking or maybe I'm out of my box, as the saying goes, completely out off my trolley, whatever you would say. Well, how are we going now? The chaos is awesome. Thank you very much. Changes. Time to start an SDS. Bang the like button, guys, if you're still watching there. I did find that tonight. That was the best I could have done, guys. I left nothing on the bench there. As far as abilities concerned that I have. That's the best I could do. But I got 3 going. 3 out of 5. And 2 hours. Yeah, you got it. Good man. I got the 150, but I wouldn't have time to load test that one now. It'd be nice to test the load test the ones that are recovered from low voltage, you know. Did everybody enjoy the stream tonight? It was a different one. You did it for the batteries, and I done my best to provide what you asked for. Like a stream, tap the screen to like the stream. I've nearly done 2 hours, and that's pretty good. Done a couple of dwell. Thank you very much. Thanks, Michael Bond. Congratulations on doing your own batteries now. Like I say, you joined the hero squad here. You joined the team suboptimal here now. So you're you're laughing. There's Mr. FC. Thank you very much for all your comments and all the rest. We've only 84 likes. That's down in other weeks, but we'll take it. It's all right. I don't know. He might not be. I think he might be Basildon Bond's twin brother, or Basildon Bond's Siamese twin once removed or something. Who knows? What do we see? What we got? Who else have we got in the chat? No, I like the stream, guys. Hit that screen if you think that fixing 3 batteries in 2 hours is something that's worthy of a like. And if you want to subscribe, that's good as well. Repairing batteries is a bit of an issue. I didn't get J-Bobs. I got big D onto it. I got big D addicted to batteries, so that's my fault as well. Michael James Bond. MJB. We'll call you MJB. Thank you very much. I got myself hooked on it. Is Jesus? Where is Jesus? Took him 3 days. Next time he comes back, ban him for 40 days and 40 nights. 20 of the buggers. Well, I get 8 of these from Cork, and I'm working my way through them. And I have 4 Makita ones there. I have a DeWalt that I'm going to rebuild maybe, and there was a guy promised, and they sent me up 20 from Portadown, 20 M18s. So I don't know what's happening. I'm probably going to have a lot of batteries in the very near future as well. I'm going to have a whole lot. I have a lot of ones that are fixed that people haven't lifted. I have about close to £600 worth of repaired batteries. That's not the value of the battery, that's the value of the repair. Parkside, no, Parkside battery. Is that the M18? That's 8 ampere. That's 8 ampere. Yeah. PC Fixer he's got some 25 hours there. He's got more cells than we could even dream of having. I'm going to put off my soldering iron. She held up well tonight. It's only down 1 bar. It's 8 amp Parkside to come up the road. However we're going to get that. I need more boards. Keep forgetting to order them. You need to order them in good time too. I went through a few of them there. Then I went through a couple there. Yeah, I think I have 3 left. One of these are second hand ones. They might not be any good. I've ones with no plates, but they're suboptimal. I think I have 3 left. We'll need to get some more. And need to order them in advance. They take about 3 or 4 weeks to come. I think I might actually have a full kit. I've actually a board and a full battery casing over there too. That didn't cost much. Yeah. It's surprising what you can get out of the recycled batteries, I'll have to check them 25 hours to see what they're like, see what the resistance is like on them, and see if they take a charge. Amazon, get them on Amazon, get them on eBay, get them on AliExpress, Any of them. Tap the screen. We've only 86 likes, guys. We've only 86 likes. But I like the wee blue ones. The blue one's done well. There was only that one that the LED was away on. There was only that one. If you can keep the original board on, the better. Motors for the snap-on ratchets. I never got on the snap-on ratchets. There was never to go on any of them. But you can't have too many boards if you're getting it tight and you've done everything else and it doesn't work, you have to slap on a board. That's the final solution for these things. You seen it tonight. I thought I had two sample voltage recoveries and it ended up being boards. But we're 2 hours in, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the show. We're coming very near 25,000 subscribers. We need 500 more subscribers or so, and we should get them within the next 10 days or so. Maybe 2 weeks. Northern Indiana. Data centers. That's great. Sweet. Yep. We'll try it next week. I think I'm going to do impact drivers next week, but it's not going to be all DeWalt. I'm going to go across the spectrum of the brands. Thank you very much. Have a nice week, everybody. I'm going to call it a night. We've done 2 hours. We've done well. Not as many sparks as usual, but we'll maybe not have. I don't know what will happen next week. The heater's off. The heater's off because it got too warm to finish. Yeah. That's an old heater I got in Screw Fixer somewhere a couple of years ago. It does alright. This is a small area I work on. It doesn't really matter, but the rest of it, it sort of heats this wee area I'm on. It's not too bad. So take care. Good night, guys. There's 100 watching. There's 86 likes. Thanks for tuning in. We'll do it again next week. We'll have a bit of crack next week. We'll do something completely different next week. Thank you all, and good night.